Hello and welcome. My name is Alan Burgess, rangefindercameras.com, and today we're looking at the Ricoh 500G rangefinder camera, which was made in the early 1970s. This particular one's got a very nice Riko push-on lens cap, and most importantly, as you always do with these old cameras, or any camera for that matter, is it's got a skylight filter on the front to protect, mostly to protect the lens. In this particular case it's 46mm, and one of the things which I find very upsetting and annoying is if you come along and get one of these cameras which is in otherwise quite good condition, only to discover that the lens has all been scratched because someone's come along and tried to clean it, you know, with a handkerchief or something, and there's been bits of grit on there, and as they've cleaned it they've scratched all the lens coating. So always keep a filter on the front. Right, I quite like this camera. It's nice and small, but at the same time it has a fair amount of heft. And if I show you it here alongside a Yashica Electro from the 1970s, you can see that it's quite a small camera. Much smaller. But at the same time it has that good quality feeling of and having a bit of heft and a little bit of weight to it, so it certainly doesn't by any means feel flimsy. This is a metal frame, I guess you could call it, that runs right through the camera and makes it quite sturdy and solid. The lens is a 1.2.8 Rikenon 40mm lens, very good sharp lens, 4 elements. We'll have a listen to the sound of the shutter firing. Got it on an 1/8 of a second. We'll move it round to 500. Goes from 500 to an 1/8 of a second plus B. If you want to do long timed exposures in the evenings or at night, get street lights and things like that in. It goes in both automatic and in manual mode. Has a little button cell battery in the bottom. Self timer, and the self timer runs for I think roughly about 8 seconds. See how that goes. There we are. Take a quick look inside. The seals on these always go, and they have to be replaced. That becomes all tacky. The old rubber just gets very soft and tacky, and it just all crumbles away and peels off, so you'll almost always have to replace that. There we have it, the Ricoh 500G rangefinder camera. A very good little rangefinder to have.